Hey, patrol members, and thanks for joining me here on the lookout this afternoon. I know I usually do my reviews later in the evening, but today's when I have time to do this. I've been really busy working around the house, working in the garage, um, trying to do a few things. My youngest daughter and my older daughter are visiting together with my wife up in Tehachapi. I'm here by myself today. Uh, some things require two cars, and I'm glad we have two cars. But anyway, they're going to be home tomorrow. I came home today to get stuff in the garage, into the trash, so I can get it out for the trash man. And I hope you can hear me because I got an airplane over here, and a helicopter over here, and a leaf blower over here. And this is my time to do this. So I hope you're happy with what I'm going to show you today because I have a triple whammy. And I'll be right back.
A few minutes later.
I'm back. Whew. I forgot part of my presentation. So we're gonna do a triple whammy today. Of course, I have my ubiquitous grape Kool-Aid, and you know what that means. We gotta find cigar. And this cigar, once again, I've never had them before. It's called an edición especial. Special edition, right there. Special edition. And I know you can't read it, because I can barely read it. I have a... I don't know what that is. I have an antique shot glass. It's an Anchor Hawking one. We're going to review Wolf Moon Bourbon. Can you see it? Wolf Moon Bourbon. Okay. The only place I've ever been able to find this particular whiskey is at a Walmart in Arizona, in Kingman. The Walmart in Kingman doesn't have it in any Walmarts in California, and I've looked. I tried to get it online, can't find it. I went to a big beverage distributor, Bevmo, Total Wines and More. Can't get it. Apparently, it's only available in Arizona at specific Walmarts, and it's by some country western people. It's their brand. And last but not least, a battle box. The heaviest battle box by far that I've gotten. Okay, so let's fire up this Edición Especial. Here's a knife you haven't seen on the channel before. It's an old timer, and it is an old timer. It's by Schrade. There, that's a blade, isn't it? It's got two blades. This is the sharpest, so I'm going to trim the heel of my cigar off. Right, here comes an airplane. One thing goes away, another thing shows up. That is sharp. You could you could very easily skin a large animal with this. It's 88 degrees out here, and here's the really sucky part. It is 60% humidity, and it is 6 p.m. The sky is full of fluffy white clouds. I wouldn't be shocked if there was a thunderstorm. But anyway, let's get on. I have this, I think I've showed you this before. It's an old lighter made in occupied Japan. It says right on the bottom, CMC New York, made in occupied Japan. So let's get down to brass tacks. I am very pleased with this bundle. Every one of these cigars has been very good. It has a very nice mild flavor. It's got a really mild aroma. The cigar itself did not smell very grassy. It is slightly darker than the usual Connecticut's I get, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. Hmm. I have a couple other lighters that do this, and I don't know the reason. So you have your windscreen here and your striker wheel, but this windscreen flips out of the way. I guess if you need a bigger flame or you need to light your way, I don't know. This is a very good lighter for what I'm sure at the time was an inexpensive lighter. It looks like it was made out of parts of an airplane. But CMC New York, made in occupied Japan. Mm. Very good cigar. Yeah, I was working in the garage today. It was close to 90. It was hot in the garage. You know, who air conditions their garage? Not me. I've got years of stuff in there. Everything was covered with dust and dirt. I'm trying to throw things away. I filled the trash can up with 6 big trash bags. And I have more to clean. I came inside, took a quick shower, cleaned up, went out and got some food, came home, and then got ready to do this. This has been a long day. But you know what will make this day slightly better? This. So let's get on with it here. Wolf Moon Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Old Camp Whiskey Company Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's embossed right into the glass. Straight Bourbon Whiskey, distilled from Midwestern grains, 80 proof. Okay. And it's got a Howling Wolf logo on the back. From our camp to yours, we are proud to share Wolf Moon Bourbon Whiskey, a collaboration that's taken years to perfect, distilled from Midwestern grain, and aged in new charged American oak. Wolf Moon is more than just a delicious bourbon to us. It's a celebration of life where we're from and staying true to what we believe. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Jason Aldean, Brian Kelly, and Tyler Hubbard. Proudly distilled and bottled by Old Camp Whiskey, Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Indiana. Government warning. According to the Surgeon General, that guy that's in the Navy. I didn't know they had generals in the Navy. Women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of, let's all say it together, birth defects. Yay! And what comes next, folks? Right. Impairs you. The consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and fly. Don't drink and boat. Don't drink and do a one-hop orbit around the Earth. Don't use your hot air balloon. Don't do any of that. And may cause health problems. They want you to know it's a problem now. They're skipping right over the word issue. It's going right to a problem. Health problems. Okay. Are we done? Are you warned? No excessive drinking. I apologize because I feel right now that there is some kind of critter digging a hole in my shoulder. Well, if there was something there, it is either gone or dead. Does that fix it? That almost went out. That's good tobacco. Let's open this up. We're going to have a good pop. Let's see. Oh, not bad. I've had better. Mm. You can smell the oak. But it doesn't have a strong smell. It's not like it's charred oak. Did it say charred oak? Yes, it says charred oak. But it really doesn't smell like charred oak. So let's get a pour here. That's a healthy 2 fingers. That has got a nice color, doesn't it? Okay, let's give it a smell. Mm. It is 80 proof. You know, it's sharp. You know what? Hang on 1 second. I apologize. I had to get the hanky out and take care of business. Now let's see if we can smell a little better. I'm not really smelling the char. I'm not really smelling it. The bubble winked at me and said, I'll miss you, brother, when you're dead. Doesn't have a very deep hug. But you can taste, definitely taste the char. Definitely taste that little mild caramel flavor that comes with a good whiskey. Caramel, come on. Potato, tomato, tomato. Centigrade, or Celsius, Kelvin, centigrade, Celsius. It's all temperatures. Let me take another sip. That is very smooth and flavorful whiskey. I really enjoy this. This is very nice. I cannot remember how much I paid for this because I got this a long time ago. I would say I think I got this in 2022. In the fall of 2022. I spilled some whiskey in my lap. Okay. If you'll indulge me, I'll show you what goes on here every so often. My son-in-law, who lives in Georgia, I'm going to cover his phone number here, sends me pictures like this once a week. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up my little vignette. And I'm going to send it to him. Here's there we go. I plug this back in. I have this little solar charger here. He he's a whiskey and cigar guy like me. He's 30 years younger than I am, so he still has a longer time than me to enjoy him. Like I said, he lives in Georgia, and his wife, my daughter, is out here visiting us for got another week. Anyway, oh, let's get into this battle box. Battle box. We'll do a little surgery here. Adventure delivered. Mission brief. Mission 113. I got some good crap. I got some good crap in here. Okay, let's see what we got. All grip, no slip, cat's tongue tape. Right now I have a couple of hatchets that really are in need of this stuff. And it glows in the dark. That is, I'm very happy. Okay, we have a survival lighter. Spinning targets. Now, what are these for? Oh, a blood stop bandage. A blood stop bandage. Need that. Okay, we have a slingshot with steel BBs. The Simple Shot Scout X Everything Slingshot. There's 23/8-inch steel ammo, 23/8-inch clay ammos, and there's a clay band set and a steel band set. And here is the clay ammunition. We got a lot of this. How many are here? 9 millimeters. And I guess you snap these little spinning targets over a line, and when you hit them, they spin. So let's pop this open. And we have ready to shoot. You use the QR code here. QR code. Got a sticker. Have an instruction manual. Here are the bands. Band installation manual. And you get a free target. And here is the slingshot. Always wear eye protection. So I will investigate this. And at some point I will have a little follow-up video of me shooting this. It has fiber optic sights. I'm very impressed. Put the cat's tongue tape back in here. So let's check out this survival lighter. Oh, there we go. And yes, it is actually a lighter. So you take the little bottom off here, you fill it with fluid, and it's got O-rings on it, and Apparently, it stays hydrated for a long time. I want to make sure that this is actually a lighter. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, and inside is a little fire starter puck. Okay, so let's discuss that really quickly. Hmm. There's all kinds of different ways to start a fire. I mean, I'm not going to get into how many different ways there are. I mean, you can do like the guys in Naked and Afraid, or the people on Alone. You can use a ferro rod. You can use um, you can use a, the bow method. There's all different ways to make a fire, right? All different ways to stack wood to make a campfire. Familiarize yourself with one of many different ways to find out what works for you. You can use dryer lint as a fire starter. You can use birch bark. You can use an old inner tube. You can use a gum wrapper and a 9-volt battery. I mean, come on. I mean, there's just too many ways to do it. But if you have a good lighter and carry extra fuel with you, you're going to start a fire. This one here in the battle box is waterproof. I have a couple of other lighters that are waterproof. So, if you're going out into the wilderness, of course, bring your ferro rod or your magnesium stick or whatever you want as your main backup. But what you want to do is go camping and have it be easy. So, you're going to bring um, regular matches in a waterproof container. You can buy striker paper on Amazon. Um, Strike on box matches. You buy the striker paper. It's got sticky on one side. You stick it on your waterproof container. You take them out. You light your match. Carry a good lighter. Um, I prefer an oil lighter or kerosene lighter, as they call them in other countries, or a lighter fluid lighter over a butane lighter for two reasons. A, if the temperature really drops down and it's cold, the butane lighter doesn't always want to take off because it's too cold for it to build up any vapor pressure. Whereas I've never, regardless of how cold it is, I've never had these lighters fail. So you can go on Amazon, you can buy a little can of lighter fluid, throw that in your backpack, um, put it in your camp box, whatever, and you always have fuel for your lighter. Throw a spare lighter in there. They're not expensive. You can get them really cheap, but some gas stations, these lighters are like $3.99. But the downside with this kind of lighter is you can't fly with it. You can't take the fluid with you on an airplane. You would have to get to your destination and buy lighter fluid. And then, if you don't use it up, you got to leave it. Trust me, that's happened to me. But I normally don't go camping any place where I'm not driving, so this always works for me. Pop it open, bang, it's lit. Look at that. It's lit. Throw your dryer lint down, or your birch bark, or your dead weeds, or whatever. Poof, you got a fire. And you can light your stogie with it. I've been in a position where we get back to camp and it's freezing cold, and I had to get a fire going pretty darn quick, and that did it. You know, if you're going to be out for the day, hunting, hiking, metal detecting, foraging, whatever you're going to do, before you leave camp, set your fire up. Don't start it, but set it up. So when you get back and everybody's dog tired and cold or hungry, you start it. And it's going. You can do that. Let's take a look around. We'll hear an airplane. Ah, once again, that's something you don't see every day. If it's one thing I can say about where I live, it's not boring. Well, folks, you saw what was in today's battle box. Oh, in case you're wondering, I used to work there, Burro Canyon Shooting Park. It's right up here in San Gabriel's. Up in the mountains. So I actually know the owner. Um, what's coming up? So we're going to Disneyland. I'll probably take you with me to Disneyland. Um, my granddaughter wants to go to Calico, so I'll probably take you there if we go, because it's going to be hot there. I don't know if she really wants, if we're really going to go to that, but she wants to go there while she's got time. Um, that's about it for now. The weather's still hot to go out to the desert, but if we go to Calico, I guess technically that's the desert. Well, I guess that's about it. I really want to thank you guys for joining me for this. Wolf Moon Whiskey. It's pretty damn good. I recommend it. I'm going to give that 5 Joshua trees. I'm giving 5 Joshua trees to the cigar. I'm giving 5 Joshua trees to the battle box. So you'll probably just see 5 Joshua trees up here because that's what everybody's getting. So like and subscribe. Click the little bell. Leave a comment. Um, my young Japanese friend Ranmaru Pamo is in New York. I was hoping to meet her at the Big Sandy this fall. I don't know if she's going to make it because I know it's expensive to come to the United States from Japan, and it's expensive to stay in New York. And she was at the Intrepid Museum. So, once again, hopefully I'll get to see her again. Like I said, this fall. Because she really is a pleasant young lady. And she really enjoys visiting the United States. Well, anyway, that's just a little personal note. So, thanks for joining me. Please join me again for more reviews and trips to the desert and trips to Disneyland. And as I once read this toast on an old watch fob, it is better to smoke here than hereafter. Cheers. And as everybody hears me say, later, mater.
are a couple of real space-minded travelers. And no wonder. The view from their new 1959 Rocket Oldsmobile makes the enjoyment of outer space more fun than ever. Their Oldsmobile Scenic Coupe has a total glass area of 36 square feet and safety plate glass in every window. And these space scientists like the way their new rocket conquers inner space, too. There's lots more room for the whole crew than they've ever enjoyed before. A spot check of the pilot's area shows that the captain and his co-pilot have more all-round leg room, hip room, and comfort, too. And with a 64% increase in luggage space, you can see that these spacemen are riding in the roomiest rocket of all time. And that new spaciousness is yours in two totally different linear look body styles. The glamorous Scenic Coupe and the dashing sports sedan. Available in all three Oldsmobile series. Wide open spaciousness is just one of the many bright new ideas in the Rocket Olds for 59. Plan to rocket away in a 59 Olds at your Oldsmobile dealers soon.